How to avoid friends and or family from messing you around, ripping you off and taking the piss with your money. I'm surprised it's taken me this long to think of this video. But today, I got a phone call from someone. Now, over the last week and a half, this person's called me about 3 or 4 times. He's an electrician and I met him on a previous job. And he was asking me for advice on how to do this, how to do that. And at the end of the works, he wants me to come and test the apartment that he's rewiring, because he's doing a full rewire in this apartment. Yeah? Cool. So I said, yeah, I'll test it for you. Yeah? Had a few conversations, yeah, just giving him a bit of advice here and there. Cool brother, yeah, black man, cool brother, yeah, bit older than me as well. Yeah. Today he phones me up saying, "Yo, what you saying, man?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in Northampton." He's like, "Oh, when you coming back down to London?" I'm like, "Well, Monday, but I'll be available Tuesday, innit? Yeah." "What are you saying?" He's like, "Oh, do you mind coming and helping out with this rewire? Yeah, I'll pay you £750 for 3 days work here, so £250 a day, innit? Yeah, cool." Right, boom. So I said, look, he was asking me, "Oh, can you come down and look at the place?" Now, I live in North London. I ain't going all the way down to the bottom of South London to have a look. I don't care about doing rewire. I don't really care about earning any money from being an electrician at the moment. So it's not of any interest to me at all. Yeah. So I said, look, before I come down to Croydon, yeah, you need to send me some pictures and make a video and send it to me of the apartment. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. You know, it's always best to come and see in person. You know? But I said, look, just make me the video, yeah, and we'll take it from there. Cool. So he sent me some photos, and I said to him, okay, so who's going to be paying the money? Because he was mentioning something about a client. Yeah? Who's going to be paying the money? He said he was. So I said, okay, cool. If I'm going to work with you, then you need to pay me on a daily basis. Yeah. So afterwards, he read the message, 2 blue ticks. Yeah. And I didn't get no response back straight away. Innit? About 10 minutes later, he called me up, and just by the way he was talking, he weren't rude or nothing like that, but the tone was a bit off. It weren't as friendly as before. Now, maybe that annoyed him. I don't give a shit. Yeah. So I said to him, look, you're going to have to pay me on a daily basis. Yeah. That's how I do business. Yeah. It's up to you. Now, I'm not saying this because you've asked me and you will do what I say. I'm not talking to you like that. Don't worry about it, yeah? But that's just how I do business, yeah? I'm not going to be... Because, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm not chasing no one around for no money, yeah, my friend, yeah? So I said to him, look, if you don't want me to come, then I'll just do the test for you at the end, innit? Yeah? He said, yeah, I think we might just have to do it that way, innit? Yeah? I was like, okay, cool. Put down the phone, yeah? Now, some of you are thinking, well, if this guy's cool, like, you know him, why don't you just do some work with him, innit? Yeah? I have previous experience with dealing with certain people, yeah. It's a good story, isn't it? Yeah. So I met a guy. He was a biker, yeah, big man, yeah. I mean, like old enough to be my dad, yeah, like 56 or something like that, yeah. And we used to go riding now and then, yeah. Cool. He's a really professional painter and decorator. You want to see some of the apartments and properties this guy works in? The work he does is amazing, yeah. Proper high-end stuff, not no council house, not no normal residential. I'm talking about he works in mansions and those types of places. Yeah? So we used to go for rides now and then, and he was telling me, look, if you're interested in doing some work, these are the kinds of places that I work in. I was like, wow, quite interesting, yeah. Let me know if you ever want to do business or whatever. I said, all right, cool. One day we was riding around on our bikes, and he was telling me about a job. And we're just riding around senselessly. We're just literally just burning rubber, trying to hit max speeds. Yeah, we're not going nowhere, innit? He said, you know what? Why don't we just go and check out this place? It was somewhere far, but again, we were just burning petrol and just maxing out our throttles. Yeah, we weren't doing nothing productive. Yeah, so I was like, come then. So we went to this mansion. This mansion, you wanted to see this mansion. Yeah, it was like something out of a movie in America. It had this massive security gate, and you have to drive uphill to get to the mansion. And honestly, I wanted to take pictures of myself outside this mansion. Like, I've never been even near a mansion like that, let alone inside one. Yeah, but I thought to myself, no, I will have one just like that one day, so I don't need any photos. Yeah. We've gone inside the mansion now, and we're walking around, and I'm like, fuck, man's starstruck. Man's starstruck out here, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? This place is like amazing. It's like something out of MTV Cribs, where you see one of them fucking rappers or something living in there. It was like one of them type of places, isn't it? I'm walking around, and I see some family photos, and I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. He said, yeah, I thought the same thing. The owner of the property was a black man. He said he was shocked. He said when the guy opened up the door, when he went to go and, you know, price up the job, he said he nearly had a heart attack when he said he saw it was a black man at the door. So we've gone in the mansion, just walking around and stuff, and we've gone into the basement. Now the basement is going to be a cinema room, right? And obviously the room's going to be black, and they need some matte black downlights installed. Now, downlights are what you guys think spotlights are. Yeah, so when you use the term spotlights, they're actually technically called downlights. They're the lights that are recessed and flush with the ceiling. Yeah. The room was getting refurbished, and there was still some furniture in there. Like he had a sofa. This is how you know this place is fucking just up there, innit? Yeah, the place was, you know, fucking worth money. The fact that this guy had a sofa in there that was worth £6,000. Yeah, but they didn't decide to move the sofa out of the room when it was getting refurbished. Like, you got people going to be cutting wood and stuff like that, doing building work in there. Nah, let's not move the sofa. Let's just put a stupid dust cover over it, or whatever. So he said this couch cost £6 grand. Right? I was like, fucking hell, that cost more than my bike and my car pretty much together. Yeah? Anyway, we agreed on a price to do the work, and I said, yeah, obviously this is how much it's going to cost for labour, £300. And I'll give you a price on the lights once I go to the shop and get them. Just transfer me the money when I let you know the price. Yeah, cool. Left the mansion, gone about my business, gone home. The next day, Monday, gone to the electrical wholesaler. And the lights that he wanted, they're special lights. They're not over-the-counter lights. You can't just go and buy them like that. You have to order them from the catalogue. And when you order them from the catalogue, you need to pay for it in full before they arrive, right? So I called him up and said, yo, the lights are worth basically £300, yeah? Can you send me the money and I'll go and pay for them? He said, listen, man, I'm so busy. It's lucky that I was even able to pick up the phone to you, yeah? Do you mind just covering it? And obviously when you finish the job, I'll give you the money, yeah? No problem, yeah? I might even be able to send it to you in a couple of days' time, yeah? All right, cool. Don't worry about it, yeah? I'll pay for it now, and then when I finish the job, just, yeah? Cool. So all of it's supposed to take about 2 days or something like that, fast delivery, yeah? So I expected it to come on Wednesday. Wednesday came, hadn't arrived. Thursday, hadn't arrived. Went back there Friday, still not arrived, yeah? So I called the guy and said, yo, man, the lights haven't arrived, man. I don't know when I'm going to be able to do this job, yeah? So he's like, what's their number? Gave them his the number, and he's called them up. When I've gone there the next day, which was Saturday, they said, whoever that guy was, he ain't nice. Yeah, he must have blasted them. He's really aggressive, yeah, when he talks, yeah. All right, cool. So I've got the lights, and the Monday that was coming, that's when we planned to do the works, yeah. Now, we just planned to have done the works like on Wednesday or something like that. It's just a day to do the whole job, right? But because the lights took so long, I wasn't able to do the job until Monday, yeah. So anyway, Monday comes, I've driven down there, got there like 8 o'clock in the morning, yeah. Marking up, fucking cutting holes in the ceiling, running wires, yeah, the whole shebang, yeah. It was a really nice job as well. I wish I took some pictures. But again, I will have a property just like that, so I won't need to take no pictures. Yeah. Anyway, finished the job, and the client has arrived in the evening, just before I finished or whatever, innit, yeah. Black man, nice man, like, he just showing me around the apartment, as the mansion as well. He has a swimming pool, everything, yeah. And then he was saying, oh yeah, some light switch is not working. Would I be able to come back another day and sort it out? I said, well, my schedule, I'm pretty much busy for the next few days, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back and sort this out for you, yeah. But maybe you can call someone else, yeah. I didn't really want to go back there for the sake of a light switch. I know I'll be charging him for my time to obviously drive out there, so I'll make it worth my while, but I ain't going to bother go out there to fix no light switch for no one, innit, yeah. So I kind of just palmed it off by saying, look, I am busy. I generally was busy, and I really didn't want to go back there again, innit, yeah. So anyway, Rob, the guy that got me the job, the biker, he said to me, yeah, let's I hope you move your stuff out, and so you can, put stuff in your car and leave. Anyway, so I said to him, all right, so who's paying, you or the client? And he said, oh, the client's going to pay, but he ain't got his wallet on him at the moment. All right, cool. I'm thinking to myself, well, then this guy used like mobile banking or whatever. And he's like, yeah, the client, he'll pay you tomorrow. Yeah, cool. He's like, oh, can't you come by tomorrow and fix that light switch? I'm like, nah, I'm busy. And like, he was proper pushing it. Yeah, I'm like, nah, I ain't got time to be driving up here for 2 hours just to fix a light switch. Yeah, even if it's worth my while, innit? It don't matter. Yeah, I've got stuff to do. I need to go to Northampton. Oh, yeah. But this is on the way to Northampton. Nah, it technically was, but I didn't want to do the job. So I was like, no, I'm not doing the job. Yeah, cool. I've left now. So I've done the work and I've left empty-handed. Yeah. Apparently he didn't have the money. The client didn't have the money on him, whatever. And yeah, what can I do? Yeah. If the man said he's going to pay me the next day, then I'll just take it. He's going to pay me the next day. Yeah. The next day comes. Yeah. I'll call up Rob. Yeah. Yeah, when's the guy going to pay the money? And he's like, I'm going to chase him for it, yeah, because obviously he's really busy in it. All right, cool. Didn't get paid that day. Yeah. The next day, I call him up. Rob, someone's going to have to pay this money in it, yeah, because I don't see why you ain't paid yet in it, yeah. Well, that ain't going to happen for now because there was a big cut found in the £6,000 sofa. So the client is really angry and he's stopping and withholding all payments until we investigate who has made this tear in this sofa. I was like, is this guy fucking for real? Now, apparently they were trying to blame me or a random carpenter that worked there. They were trying to say one of us cut this sofa in it. First of all, this sofa shouldn't even have been there when you're carrying out building works. But how can I disprove that it weren't me? Yeah? So I'm thinking, fucking, I know it weren't me. Yeah? I know I did have some screwdrivers and stuff on top of the sheet that was protecting the sofa, but I knew it weren't me. Yeah. I can't prove it, yeah? So now I'm pissed, yeah? So I'm thinking, all right, fuck, what am I going to do now, innit? Yeah? So I just had to let it go for a couple of days, whatever, yeah? It's about £600 they owe me. I had to let it go for a couple of days, innit? Yeah? I'll call him back up a couple of days later. What's this client saying about the money? He said, listen, yeah, I can't talk right now. I've had a death in my family. My auntie's just passed away. I thought, is this guy being serious, bro? Is he being serious, yeah? So I had to leave it, yeah? A couple of days have gone by, yeah? Yo, when are you going to pay this money, yeah? So now he's not even talking about the client not paying the money or whatever, innit, yeah? Oh, yeah, I'm going to sort it out later, innit, yeah? Cool. Later came. Didn't hear nothing from him, yeah? The next day I phoned him. Yo, where's the money? This thing is dragging on now. I'm starting to get pissed, yeah? Yeah, I'm going to sort it, yeah? Another day has gone by, yeah? I called him up the following day. My girlfriend's just had an accident on her motorbike and I'm in the hospital right now, yeah? I said to him, send me a picture, yeah? The guy actually sent me a picture of the woman in the hospital, like in the bed, right up against her face, I thought, fuck, like maybe he's telling the truth or whatever, innit, yeah? So boom, I had to leave it for a little bit now, yeah? Left it for a couple of days, yeah? Trying to ring this guy, airing my calls, airing my texts, yeah? So I thought, you know what? If I can't sleep at night, this guy ain't sleeping at night. So I was ringing him at 2, 3 in the morning. Like, I was getting pissed, yeah? I was thinking, but I want to kill this motherfucker now, innit, yeah? You're fucking about with my money because it's not so much that I've been not paid for my labour, but I've bought lights for him and installed them and I ain't got my money, yeah? Working for free is one thing, but buying something, give it to someone for free, that's a whole nother ball game, innit? It's almost as if I've given this guy a PlayStation and said, yeah, here for free, yeah? So now I'm fucking vexed. I'm thinking, but I just want to kill this motherfucker now, innit? Yeah? This guy's fucking about my money. I ain't had a penny off of him, yeah? I just had to keep on chasing down, keep on chasing him, yeah? Until one day he's like, all right, meet me down in some hospital in central London, yeah? I've gone down there and I've collected about 2/3 of the money, yeah? So I've collected about, I don't know, £400 off of him, whatever, innit, yeah? And I said to him, yo, why didn't you just be honest with me, yeah? And tell me that you had a cash flow problem. I don't have a cash flow problem, yeah? I knew he had a cash flow problem because he was struggling to, he gave me like £100 out of his pocket, about £150 out of his pocket. And then he wasn't even able to withdraw the max from his account, which is 300 usually. So I knew he had a cash flow problem, yeah? But he just wasn't honest with me and say, look, yo, I ain't got the money, man. If he had said to me, yo, I ain't got the money, do you mind leaving it for a whole month or whatever, innit? Cool. But as long as a man's honest with me, yeah, I don't mind, yeah? It's not the end of the world, but I see it as principle, innit? Yeah? Anyway, so he paid me 2/3 of the money, and then he still owed me money. But luckily, he weren't really messing around after that. He said to me, yeah, boom, come down on this day and you can collect the other 200. So I collected the other 200 and I was like, fucking hell, man, all that fucking work for the sake of £600, yeah? Because I trusted someone who was supposed to be like someone who's cool. It's not my friend, but I'm just thinking, yeah, man, black brother, he's cool, innit? Yeah, he ain't gonna mess me around. Them people there is the worst, yeah? They're the worst. Not saying nothing bad about the black community, but some of us are just the worst. Some of us are just the fucking ones. I don't know why he wasn't honest with me in the first place to say, yo, Jay, I've got a cash flow problem. Give me a month and I'll sort you out. And I would have said, yeah. But because he was leaving me in limbo, I take money fucking seriously. No, I take money seriously. You see one of them videos I make about being a landlord and that, yeah? They're real, yeah? Everything on this channel is real, but that's how man deal with the tenants, yeah? If you ain't paid up, you're out. Yeah, and that's how I do my money with people. Yeah? You know how many times? Listen, with black people, yeah, we handle money a certain way. And yeah, the white community, you lot are fucking really laid back when it comes to money, you know. But you know how much man I talk to on building sites? Oh yeah, I've just been knocked for 30 grand. Means that they've been ripped off for 30 grand, and it's, you know, they're just cool with it. Brother, you lot fucking 30 grand, brother. I wanted to murder this guy over 600. Yeah, you see where I'm from, yeah. My ends, yeah, there are man in my ends that will shoot you over 500. Like, you could put a hit out on man for £500, yeah. But I even know, man, when I came out of jail when I was 18, yeah, one of my brethren had, well, he was like a friend with, to me as well, and we were calling it, but one of my brethren had a friend, yeah, and my friend, he got some girl pregnant, some little hole, some little sorting in the engine. So my friend got one saw girl pregnant, yeah, and he didn't want her to keep the baby. He was gonna pay one guy that we both know, who's his friend, £50 to beat up the girl so she can lose the baby, innit? But where I'm from, bro, we take money seriously. Now, I'm not saying I'll participate in that. I would never get involved in beating up no girl for £50 so she can lose the baby. What I'm saying is, in the black community, we take money seriously, yeah? There's people out there, brother, yeah, I just been bumped for 20 grand, 10 grand. Brother, you mad? Brother, you fucking mad, brother. Brother, I ain't even gonna say on this channel like what that could lead to, innit? Yeah, but boy, it's long, innit? Yeah, I take my money seriously, innit? Yeah, and from that experience, I'm not gonna allow anyone in the future to take the piss like that, yeah, because friends and family and stuff like that, and you know, associates, they're the worst. They take the piss the most. Oh, don't worry about Jay, man. He's cool. Jay's got a lot of money, man. He don't need this £700 out of a minute. Yes, I fucking do. That's why I got a lot of money, because I don't let people take the piss. Yeah. So by me telling the guy, yeah, you need to pay me on a daily basis. It's a 3-day job. Yeah. Don't bother paying me the £750 at the end. Pay me £250. Yeah. When a man is reluctant to do that, for me, that's like a test. And you basically failed my test. You failed my business test, innit? Yeah, you failed the test of being able to cough up the money on demand. Yeah, because the way I see it, yeah, why can you not pay me out of your pocket, even if you have to dip into your savings? If you are so confident that the client is going to pay you, why don't you pay me out of your savings? Because I would pay someone out of my savings, but he ain't. He probably ain't got the money. Yeah, and I ain't running around chasing people after money. I don't do that. Yeah, I'm too busy to be chasing man over money. Yeah, obviously there's certain circumstances where you have to wait for the payments. Yeah, but in a situation like that, I know that could be avoided, and I like to be proactive rather than have to react to a situation. Because when I react to situations, I might get myself into trouble. Yeah? So I need to just think about my best interest. Yeah, so I might have lost a potential job, which I didn't give a fuck about anyway. But even if I did, I'd rather that than have to be chasing man around for money. Yeah, because a lot of people out here in business, they're not honest. Yeah, and the best way to fucking fall out of people is to put money in the equation, isn't it? Yeah. So I hope you've learned something from that. Yeah, if you are ever requested to do something or carry out a service for someone, and it's going to be over a few days period of time, tell them to pay you in installments. Yeah, pay me for what I've done that day. If there's a problem with them paying you for what you've done that day, you know there could be potential for there to be a problem with them paying you on a daily basis, yeah? So that's how you kind of detect that kind of bullshit, yeah? Stay wise.